Madden Bible Nation, Sgibs here for another exciting edition of Not Your Den. It is not my den, but it is the Bad Den, a.k.a. The Laser Show, the internet's most passionate show about John Madden football. 2011 EA Sports, show number 40, show number 40, kicking it off with a bang, continuing our Jets breakdown. Today, I'm going to talk a little bit more about our under-center formation from our 5 formations of success. Our under-center quick passing formation, it's going to be our bunch base from these single-back formation out of the New York Jets playbook. Before we get there, though, we're going to go a little bit of our player versus player breakdown, talk about some wide receivers we'd like to get in the passing game. It's going to be brought to you by GoMadden.com. Head on over there, check out, see what they're doing. A lot of good things over there at GoMadden.com. Today we're going to talk about San Antonio Holmes, who just came back. He's on my fantasy team, not doing too much for me. Braylon Edwards as well. Braylon Edwards actually had a pretty good season, but we are comparing San Antonio Holmes versus Braylon Edwards in the passing game. Braylon Edwards, or San Antonio Holmes, comes in at 94 speed, 94 agility, and a 96 acceleration. He has a 94 elusiveness, folks. That is awesome. He's basically a running back at the wide receiver position with some good speed. If you can find a way to package him down into a running back spot, more power to you. He has 94 elusiveness with a 90 catch. Braylon Edwards comes in at 6'3" with a 91 speed, 94 agility, and a 90 acceleration. Tops it off with his 98 jump and a 92 beat press rating. If I had to choose one guy on my depth chart between San Antonio Holmes and Braylon Edwards, you guys know I'm a speed guy. You know I eat, sleep, and breathe speed. Speed kills. Speed for days. Speed for breakfast, speed for lunch, speed for dinner, speed for an after dinner mint, speed for a date, speed for college. I mean, it's speed all day. And I'm going to choose Braylon Edwards. And that's because Braylon Edwards is not too shabby. He's not that far off the tree from San Antonio Holmes in terms of speed. He's 3 points lower, but he's also 4 inches taller. He has the same agility. His acceleration isn't as good, but he actually, I like his 92 beat press as well, because if they do jam, he's getting off the block a lot better. I just think that his height overall, he's pretty quick. He's really going to be able to do a lot more than I can do with San Antonio Holmes. So if you have one spot left on your depth chart, start Braylon Edwards over San Antonio Holmes. Now let's get into this party. Let's get it started. Talk about the bunch base formation, why I like it, and why I think it's one of the best formations in the game, even better than the bunch base in Arizona. So let's get this party started. Let you guys know, this weekend I'm actually running a 5K. For those of you that don't understand the terminology of a 5K, it's the Laser Show! Oh! But 5K is 3.2 miles. So my first ever race, believe it or not, and I'm pretty excited. I've been training as of late for it, and I'm actually pretty excited for it. So wish me luck. I'll be doing that on Saturday. I wanted to make a note too. Tomorrow night is Twim, and Sgibs is going to be playing, myself, is going to be playing Yo Mama. Twim live every 8:30, every Thursday at 8:30. Twim number 38 will be tomorrow. I'll be playing Yo Mama, so make sure you tune in. That's going to be a big game. I'm going to get my first win in Game of the Week. I'm getting my first win. You guys better believe it. So the play we like to come out in is the single back bunch base. We always like to make sure that when we come out in this formation that we are in a 3 wide receiver set. So on the right side, we get our tight end at a spot where the fullback would normally be, which is the inside position. So we always like to come out in jet bunch dig, and we like to have one of our autos be quick pitch, because that's an outside run for us. So come out in a basic 46 normal cover 3, come out in our Jets bunch play. So as you can see, we have a blue route. I love myself some blue routes. So we can leave it as is on the bunch, do a couple different things with it. What you could potentially do is leave Keller to block. You could streak Keller. I don't like streaking because he will cause, I don't like streaking, get it? You can leave Keller on the streak, but he'll cause traffic with Braylon Edwards on the deep post. So what I like to typically do with him is put him on a slant right, and then I like to take Holmes and put him on a drag, and I take Cottrey, put him on a slant left. So we have a lot of different mesh going on right there. Off the bat of the play, a lot of confusion. You'll see what happens though. Guys open up, and you could just look to make a deliver on the throw. You'll see what I talk about when I'm talking about between the confusion of the bunch. So a lot of guys just go in different ways. Against man-to-man, that is very difficult for the defense to cover. So as you can see, I had the corner route open there. I probably could have snuck that into Keller with his size and height. But over the middle of the field, we had different depths for the slant and the drag. That's against zone, but I really do want to show you that what it looks like against man. And sometimes you can really confuse the defense when you do this type of bunch formation with these hot routes here. So we'll show you man one more time. And that's what we were looking for. We saw the separation on the corner route. I didn't see what was over the middle of the field. I just saw that immediate separation. Oh my God, look at this, guys. Oh man, this is exactly what we wanted. I mean, look at that. Look at that. Look at that separation there. Just the picks that you can create from a bunch formation. I mean, look at that. That is. I mean, I went to the guy that was actually covered, but he wasn't really that covered. But look at this right here. I mean, they are open by a good 5 yards. We'll show that one more time to show you that it does happen on a regular basis. And again, this is just these are all hot routes I'm making. What I'm doing, man-to-man defense, I'm putting Keller on a slant right, putting Contreras on a slant left, and Holmes on a drag. So one more time, here's what it looks like. They get crossed up, and then lots of space, lots and lots of space, because the picks they create cause confusion. They get their feet crossed up, and they're not in good position to hang. Now, if you a good understanding of this play. So on the slot, on the start of the play, this defensive back is covering Holmes. Now, because of all the switching that we have up, he no longer is covering Holmes, and his responsibility is for the slant over the middle. And look how far away he is from him. I could have gone to him and completed that pass. So what you're doing is you're creating a lot of different mismatches, changing, switching up coverages, and that's what is really going to be effective about this play. So against zone or man, this play is absolutely devastating. Now, what I also like about this one specific play is that we have the ability to go deep. Now, again, what we can do is we can block Keller for it. We have a blue route in the backfield. We slant Cottry over the middle. We put Holmes on a drag left. We're going to just sit back in our nice, comfortable pocket, let the deep route develop, and see if we can try and sneak it in there. Obviously, that was a terrible throw, but you know that is besides the point. Show that one more time. Let's try and back up a little bit. So we have Braylon Edwards running our deep route, and we'll show you that one more time. So they're expecting that bunch over the middle. So we still have a nice little mesh over the middle of the field. Try and sneak it in over the top, and we were able to get it done with a nice user catch. That's why we like Braylon Edwards going deep, because we had that great ability to get him deep. As you can see, we still had that great little route combination over the middle of the field with the drag and the slant at different depths, but at the same time. So it's very difficult for the defense to defend. We had our blocking tight end in to keep some pressure here. We also had Tomlinson release on the blue route. One thing I also like about this formation is the run audible down into halfback dive. So I fake the halfback dive. I just like to motion Keller over left, snap once he's in the A gap. It's very simple, but it's an effective run, especially when they're really loading up to protect the pass. So again, just audible down, run audible down, quick motion, snap in the A gap, and then you're off to the races. Easy yards here. You can get easy yards. You do this a lot. I mean, you can really do this consistently and really expect to pick up a good 2 to 4 yards every time. I shouldn't say every time. That's not true. But off of that, what I like to do is the following. So again, we had all that traffic before. So we motion over so they think it's the run. And then this time we let them motion over, and then we place him on a drag. Now you can see what we created. We created a tight flex formation. It's not completely compressed, but we do have a tight flex formation, which is a pretty unique matchup for the defense. So again, we had that slant drag over the middle, then a dual drag with Keller to create a better mesh, and then you'll see the reads we have off of this. So just again, it's just a lot more confusion over the middle of the field. The defense really can't set up to defend it properly. A lot of different crossings and a lot of different patterns going on. You can get real creative with what you're doing here. You can place Keller on a drag, and then again the slant drag combination. Now Keller's on a drag left. I really like this, especially against zone, because he'll be open on this. He quickly hits the drag, and then you can see that burst of speed he gets as the defender is left playing just dumb. Watch as the defender just doesn't do anything here. He just kind of freezes. We froze him on that drag. They weren't expecting the drag, and we complete the big-time yards. So a lot of different things you can do. Just get creative with your hot routes. One of my favorites, again, is that drag. Contreras on the slant, Holmes on the drag, snap, in the flat, pick up yards, go for it. This is a very unique formation that you can do this with. Create out of the bunch space, create the tight flex. Now we also have our run audible, which is the quick pitch we've told you to put in. So if they're not favoring the run, we could just audible to our quick pitch, look to get outside, and just make them respect that you can run the quick pitch. That's what that is. It's every once in a while, make them respect it. Now our other play that we really like from this formation is the Jets drive. Now again, if we fake that same type of motion that we had before, which was the motion over here, what I like to do on this is, this time he makes a sharp cut inside, and he cuts back upfield, and I threw a pick. But what I like about that cut is that it's unbumpable, because he takes such a sharp cut that the defense can't bump him. And this is it should be our play action audible, but it's really not. But we'll show you that one more time. This time, hopefully we won't throw a pick. So, quick over, snap, he comes out of the backfield, and then just look to hit him quickly out of the backfield. You see that nice little animation we got, which is really what we're looking for. You're really going to be able to do a lot of different change-up pace like that. See how he runs behind the line, and then he cuts back upfield, and that's the animation that we're looking for right there. Maybe to clear out some more space, we probably would want to put Holmes on a slant instead of a drag, because it'll just clear some more space for Keller to run his route. So motion over left, he'll run behind the line, and then hit him upfield as he goes upfield. This is very tough because there's no real zone, there's no real defense that can really properly defend it. We'll show you man real quick. Motion him over, put Holmes on a slant, motion over this way, snap, and then they hit him right there. So even man, as you can see, man can't even really properly defend. This has to be defended by a user defender. So against man, this is what it looks like here. As you can see, the man's trailing, open space, quickly hit him. Also have the flat on the right side. What's also great about this play, you can leave it as is bunched. What I like to do is I like to put Contra on a streak left, a streak, and then a Holmes on a slant right, and then I like to put Braylon Edwards on a fade. Now, what we're looking for here is to take advantage. If they play man-to-man defense, Tomlinson is going to be wide open here because the way man defense is aligned. So you'll see just by the wow, he didn't even turn around for that. It's just simply by the number of receivers I have on the right, all running in the same direction, and it forces the weak side defender to cover Tomlinson there. So this is a really great scheme, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you put it in the mix. Mix it up with your strong close as well as your I-form over tackle to really start building your 5 sets for success with this Jets playbook. Guys, I am Sgibs. I am your host. This is show number 40. MaddenBible.com. Follow me on Twitter, Sgibs7. It is the Laser Show. This is not your den. It is not my den, but it is the Mad Den, a.k.a. the Laser Show, the internet's most passionate show about John Madden football. You and I together, a whole lot of you with only a little bit of me. I changed it up from the left that time. We're changing the Madden community, aren't we?